All right, so I'm gonna say it. Gianni Grippo is making a serious mistake in his so-called relationship with Dirty Diana, aka BSM. Um, I saw the post anonymously. Um, Again, you could post all you want about her, Gianni. I'm not buying your so-called relationship. I'm not buying it. I think you're making a serious mistake. Hi, I've been in more long distance relationships than you. I see the red flags, Gianni. I see it. Hi, she lives in Canada. You live in Jersey. She's a head coach and head trainer at and head instructor at Mitsu Studios in Montreal, Canada. You go to Bodega Jiu-Jitsu in Jersey. Gianni, yeah, I'm gonna say it. She's not good for you. I'm gonna say it. She's not good for you. Now you could post about her cooking for you, and you guys going out to dinner, and and you guys going out to all that. Yeah, I'm not buying it because I did the same thing with my exes. I did the same thing. Um, the reason I'm not buying it is because I think Gianni knows I would talk about his so-called relationship, so that's why he's trying to keep it low profile. But Gianni, I'm gonna talk about your so-called relationship because we're trying to save you from you, and we're trying to save you from making a serious mistake. Hi, I've been in more long distance relationships than you. I see the red flags. Let me ask Dirty Diana a question. If you're seriously reconsidering, or excuse me, if you're seriously considering relocating to Jersey, why? Why? And don't say, oh, it's because of Gianni and because oh you're doing it for love. No, why? What Gianni has to offer you to when it comes to relocating? You have you're in Montreal. You right now are on top of your game. Why would you sacrifice your freedom, your independence, your family, your friends, your sponsorships, your teaching, your coaching, I don't know, your independence, your identity. Gianni's not going to sacrifice anything for you in the long run. He really is not. Because if you relocate to Jersey, God forbid, I hope to God you don't relocate. He's not going to sacrifice anything for you. He keeps everything. He keeps his friends, his family, his sponsorships, his identity, his sponsorships, his his identity, his individuality, his income. He keeps all of it, and you have to literally rebuild yourself from scratch, remarket yourself, and prove that you are an elite black belt. And that's not fair to you. That's not fair to you. And Gianni, let me ask you a question too. And I'm going to defend Dirty Diana on this one. Why should she relocate to New Jersey for you? What are you going to sacrifice for her in return? Gianni, this is real shit because nobody's going to talk to you the way I'm going to talk to you, Gianni. So I'm going to talk to you how the fuck I want to talk to you. Again, what is it you are going to sacrifice for her in return, Gianni? If she chooses to relocate to be God forbid, if she chooses to relocate to Jersey, what is it that you have to offer? What are you going to sacrifice for her? Because Gianni, this is a lot for her to take. Hi, Gianni, she's going to sacrifice. God forbid, if she actually do relocate, and Dirty Diana, do not relocate. I'm telling you, don't do it. That's career suicide. You lose everything. Gianni keeps everything. How you don't see this? How you not seeing this? Like, don't do it. Do not relocate for Gianni. You making a serious mistake, Gianni. Like, you making a serious mistake. What exactly are you going to sacrifice for her? Because I'm telling you, she's going to hate you in the long run. I lived it with my exes. I relocated to be with my exes, and they relocated to be with me. And let me tell you, it's going to be a serious power struggle, Gianni. Once she's in Jersey, you have all the power, you have all the say. Hi, she's in, God forbid, she's in your world. She loses everything, Gianni. You keep everything. You go on as if everything's all right and as if nothing happened. But that's not fair to her, Gianni. That's not fair to her. Because she loses everything and she's going to blame you and resent you that you get to keep everything and she loses everything. And Gianni, you understand like the psychological trauma is going to do to her. Like, I'm speaking like real shit. Like, she's going to be depressed. She's going to feel homesick, angry. She's going to feel resentful if things don't work out. Because again, Gianni, God forbid, if things don't work out, she's going to look stupid and you get to go on as if everything is all right. And I'm telling you, Gianni, you're making a serious mistake in this so-called relationship. You're not fooling me, Gianni. I'm telling you. I'm telling you from experience. You're making a serious mistake. And Dirty Diana, vice versa. Same thing I'm telling him. I'm telling you, don't do it. And what is it? And God forbid, if Gianni relocates to Canada, Dirty Diana, what is it you have to offer him? What is it about Canada that's going to excite Gianni? Because God forbid, he's going to sacrifice everything. Everything. He loses everything. You keep everything. And that's not going to be fair to Gianni. He's going to end up depressed. Girl, let me tell you something. He did the same thing in 2016, 10 years ago. He relocated to California. He had to end up moving back to the East Coast because he ended up being homesick. He ended up being really homesick, and he had to relocate back to the East Coast, and he had to rejoin Marcelo Garcia's academy and get back on Marcelo's good side. I'm telling you, I lived it too. I lived it. Like, people understand, like, Gianni, she's going to hate you. And I'm going to say, Kevon is not good for you. This is no disrespect to you, Gianni, but this is the truth. Ditch Kevon. Ditch Bodega Jiu-Jitsu. Open up your own academy. You opened up your own academy years ago, man. It's time you open up your own academy. And no, Dirty Diana, stay in Canada. I'm telling you, I see through your BS of a so-called relationship. And Gianni, I will report on your so-called relationship every day if I have to, just to save you. I'm doing this to save you from making a serious mistake. I'm telling you, man, and this is the question I have for everybody. Why is it one person has to give up everything in a quote-unquote relationship when the other person don't have to give up anything? How is that even a relationship at this point? How is this not a red flag? Yes, relationships are about compromises, yes. But that's not fair that one person has to give up everything and lose everything while the other person keeps everything and goes on as if nothing happened. That's not right. And that should be considered a red flag. And I'm going to leave you with that, because if you think that, if you really think that's love, then you're an idiot. That's not love. That's stupid. Real love is both people compromise. Both. Not one person making serious sacrifices and the other person not making any sacrifices. That's not love. That's not even a relationship at that point. I'm telling you, I'm going to keep reporting on Gianni Grippo's so-called relationship every day if I have to, just to save him. Because Dirty Diana, you are the problem. And this is so messed up, man. But you are the problem. I said what I said, and I mean it too. I'm out. Peace.